Welcome back to another episode of the Bolton RTG Career Mode here on FC24, where last episode we kicked off Season 7, our second consecutive season in the Premier League. That's right, we didn't get relegated this time. We are in the Premier League. We kicked it off with some transfer business, and oh my lord, let me tell you about the transfer business. Let me go to transfer history here. Boy, did we spend and boy, did we make some money here. Let's go ahead and go to the top deals. Charlie Patino got sold to Manchester City for $125 million. And who do we replace him with? $105 million for Joao Neves. 88 overall coming in from Brighton to replace Charlie Patino is brilliant. We went ahead and also sold. Let me kind of do this in somewhat order here. Can I do it in order? I can't do it in order. Let's go ahead and do it in order here real quick. We brought in Adam Blake as a striker to replace Joshua Drew as a backup striker. We then sold some deadwood players like Palawowski. We sold Jacobs. We sold Jonathan Bleak, a left winger that didn't really grow on loan last season like I wanted him to. We sold Luna to Liverpool. And then we brought in Connor Bradley from Nottingham Forest for $40.5 million. He was obviously our choice to replace Maieto. I wanted Maieto gone. I didn't like him as a right back. I bought him in for his whip passes, and his whip passes was absolutely horrific, so he got sold. You'll see that in a second. We sold Rossi to Lille for $16 million, and here's Maieto getting sold to Arsenal. Then we sold Drew to Bournemouth for $36 million. That was actually a big signing. And then we went to Bournemouth and signed Jensen for free. We swapped him out with Ashbrilla, who was now obviously a third-choice winger. He's been a third-choice winger for a long time now. Because we have Francisco Gonçalo in Norton, so Ashbrilla, no use for him. We swapped him out for Jensen, who has great play styles on him. So that's why we sold them there. So yeah, Jensen. Then we obviously sold Charlie Patino. We had to replace Charlie Patino with Joao Neves. And then we had to bring in a backup, just second choice keeper for Reed, which was Petit. He's 71 overall at 16 years old. And then we brought in a backup can for Mayulu for $30 million. Now there is the opportunity and the prospect that we essentially sell Bergvall to replace Bergvall in that starting 11. Not with Mayulu, but with somebody different on the transfer hub. If we can go to the transfer hub here, you can see somebody special. Koulibaly's here, just in case we sell Hector Fort. He will come in to replace Hector Fort as a backup right back. But Sudakov is a cam. Look at his stats. 95, 90, 91 agility. 91 agility, 85 attack positioning, 87 vision, 79 finishing, 88 dribbling, 84 ball control, 85 long pass, 84 short pass. He's just a great player. The only way we bring him in is if Bergvall gets sold. So we had a transfer offer from Manchester City. They didn't want that. They didn't want to spend that much money, which is fair enough. I'm not transfer listing Bergvall, so it's just going to have to happen naturally. We have 6 days left to do it, though, for anybody to come in for him. 6 days plus the 10 hours, obviously. So here we go. Aston Villa is up first. This is their starting 11. Buchard, Rogers, Gruder, Akushi, Luis Alberto, Kokshu, Raven, Monroe, Mavropanos, Reece James, and Petty. For us, we're going with the same exact starting 11 to get a feel with them. And in fact, we aren't, because De Kuyper actually got a red card last game. So De Kuyper is out, which means Elise is in? Is Elise in? Or is Hector Fort in? No, Hector Fort's not in, but Elise can at least sit on the bench for this game. He can sit on the bench for here. Kivior at left back. Jensen at center back. Can I make this guy an actual left back? He can. He can play left back. I don't know why this is a thing, but he can play left back. He plays left back in real life sometimes. Kevin Schade, he had a hat-trick last game against Arsenal. He had a goal this season contender already with his second. So let's see what the boys can do. Bergvall, see what you can do. And in fact, actually, Bergvall's not going to start this game. Actually, yeah, he will. He will start this game, never mind. I want to see more from Bergvall. I want to hopefully not get a red card and see more from Mayulu. Obviously, didn't get to use him last game against Arsenal because we had that red card. And Bergvall into Evan Ferguson, chipping the keeper who was coming out, and Petty will push it over the bar. Gruder now. Gruder might be able to hit me on the counterattack here. Gruder, Kivior trying to get back, but not really running towards the defender. But he might be able to clear off the line. No, how did he miss that? I went for the chip on the other end. I get chipped on my end. Aston Villa 1, Bolton 0. Jensen winning that ball back, but then Jensen losing that ball on Buchard. Oh my lord. Roshkin out wide to Schade. He actually made that work somehow. Schade, Evan Ferguson. And Evan Ferguson will find the back of the net. And I think I just figured out why my wingers are on cut inside. So Francisco Gonçalo is making those inside runs a little bit too much, to be honest. But it's 1-1 here. Evan Ferguson gets his first goal of the season. I mean, it's going to be offside, but Jensen. And that was actually, I mean, I know he was offside, but that was a great pass by Kivior, to be fair. Holy cow. Into Bergval. Bergval now. And Bergval across the face of the net for Francisco Cansayo. 2-1 for Bolton. Bergval with the assist. Joao Neves. Back to Lucas, who's making that run. Into Evan. A touch shot. Goal. 3-1 for Bolton. The boys here are flying. We mean business this season. We might come for the league. Forget finishing a Europe spot. We might come for the league. Read into Joao, and that is halftime. 3-1 up at the break here. Holy cow, the boys are flying. And you know what? Before somebody gets a red card, we are going to bring up Bergval for Mayulu just because I want to play with him. I know he's going to start next game against Alexandra. Gruda. Oh, that's a beautiful finish by Gruda. And Aston Villa aren't done yet. They aren't hopeless yet. 3-2. Joao Neves. Francisco was a good shot. Better save. Out for a corner. Blake on for Ferguson. Also Norton on for Francisco. And Joao Neves off for Han. Mayulu to put in the corner. Roskin to head it in. No. Norton put it back in the post. Blake will head it into the corner. That's just good. It's just good football. Good reactionary football. Norton comes on. Instant impact. Blake comes on. Instant impact. 4-2 for Bolton. Restore that 2-goal lead. Right here. This head, obviously not the best. Norton did well to keep that in bounds. The keeper's scrambling. Can't get there in time. Blake finds the header and into the back of net. Mayulu with his finishing feet work. His dribbling feet work, I should say. Mayulu into Shada. And Shada has 4 now in the 2 games. It's 5 for Bolton, 2 for Villa. Uzan Reed with the save. It's out for a corner. And that is game over. A 5-2 win against Aston Villa. That is great football there. We stay undefeated to kick the season off. Now it's Carabao Cup action. Another club coming in for Bergval. I can't lie. After that last game, I don't really want to sell Bergval. I just don't want to sell Bergval, so you're going to have to pay big bucks. This is the last one. I'm going to reject deals. This is what I'm going to start doing. You're going to have to pay massive bucks for this. 115 for Bergval if you want him. The board said we should only really try and get 90 max. 90. Not even 95, not even 100. 90, but I want over 100 million for this guy to replace him at this point. My ideas kind of changed during that last game. We were optimistic. I thought they said yes. All right, let's go and block deals for Bergval. We don't want to block him because maybe down the line we might change our mind in January. But that will kind of reset whatever is going on there. And the second team to take on Crew Alexandra, Lewis Potter, Blake Norton. We got to score as many goals as we can because I don't feel good about that back line or the goalie there. 16-year-old goalie in his first game for the club. Norton now. Norton into Paz, into Blake. That's beautiful football. And Blake, oh my God, these boys are flying. This club is on a whole different level. I know we're playing Crew Alexandra, but holy cow. 1-0 to Bolton. Mayulu, Blake, first time finish, it's 2-0. Bolton are flying. Lewis Potter crossed in. Blake, he's on a hat-trick already, a first half hat-trick. Blake, he's fighting for that ball. He won't get the chance there to get a finish off. Mayulu, that's a great ball into Blake. And Blake for his hat-trick. 3-0 for Bolton. Han now into Blake. Blake into oh, that's not Blake. It was Mayulu into Blake. That confused me. Norton will get a loose ball deflection. Paradise for him. 4-0 for Bolton. Referee, that's a free kick. I don't know. Oh, that's who I should look for, actually. Wait, is there a red card? 4-0 down in 10 minutes in the first half. This quite literally couldn't get worse for Crew Alexandra. It literally can't get worse. They're going to have to make a second sub. In the first half. They only have one more window. They have to make 3 subs in the second half at once. Norton on the free kick. Is that going to curve in? No. No, it's going to hit the wall. Deflection, maybe. No. Halftime 4-0 up here against Crew. Let's see if we can pound on. Let's see if we can make it 10. Let's see if we can score 6 in the second half. Who's on that cam, actually, Joao Neves. Actually, no, he's not on cam. I don't know who's on cam. It's Nico Paz is at cam. And Nico Paz with a brilliant finish. 5-0 for Bolton. Bradley now, Evan Ferguson. Evan Ferguson's going to take it himself, and he'll find the back of the net. It's 6-0. Atkins, Joao Neves. Oh my lord, bro. If I played with my first team in this game, we probably would have won this game 15-20-0. Francisco Conchayo lays it off for Evan Ferguson. Evan Ferguson, I passed it, but way too late. I didn't think Evan Ferguson touched it. It would be great. Pause. Joao Neves, Ferguson, Francisco Conchayo. He misses it. Bradley down to Conchayo. Now into Evan Ferguson. And Evan Ferguson back to Francisco. Oh, that was a terrible pass by Francisco, but he'll get it back. Francisco Conchayo makes it 7. There's not enough time to make it 10. We started scoring too late. I should have brought these guys on at halftime. Nico Paz now is in behind. Nico Paz, Bergson. And if you told me we would have won this game 8-0, I would have laughed in your face. If you would have told me we could have won this game 9-0, Nico Paz over the top for Evan Ferguson. Is he offside? No, he's not offside. Back to Paz. Paz finishes. It's 9-0. We might actually make it 10-0. We might actually make it 10-0 here. Don't rob me of a great title. Come on, Ferguson, go. Francisco, go. Just out wide to Francisco. Now go. Come on, Conchayo. We can do it. We can do 10. We can do 10. Francisco Conchayo, body off the ball. No, we can't do 10. Wow. We bottled it at the end. Oh, my Lord. But a 9-0 thrashing against Crew Alexander. It was up 4-0 before they even got the red card. With the second team. We bring on the first team. They score 5. It's deadline day, and honestly, I have no business really doing anything. I'm happy where the club is. I'm happy where my players are. How much money do we have just out of interest? 100 million still? 174 million. I am interested in bringing in a dead ball specialist. That's about it, to be honest. It's about it, a dead ball specialist, but that could play every now and again. So we got to look for a dead ball on these play style. Oh, my God. Enzo Fernandez, though. So, yeah, we'll look at that, but probably nothing, to be honest. We're just going to call it a day there. I'm not looking for no business. Reed, apparently, our Rayo Vallecano really wants Reed. That's not going to happen. So, yeah, there's that. We go ahead and end the episode. I know it's a shorter one. I expected more transfer business to be done, to be completely honest. It didn't happen. We end the episode first in the Premier League. We're into the next round of the Carabao Cup, which is very important. We want to make a run as much as a big run as possible. We do have Wolves in our way next, though. So we go from an 8-0 win against Crew Alexandria to a matchup here against Wolves. Not the hardest, but definitely not the easiest. We could have got Northampton. We could have got Swansea. We could have got Gillingham, who got Tottenham. So that's unlucky there. It is what it is there, so that's fine. I'll see y'all there for next episode. Is that going to be next episode? It should be next episode, right? It will be. Oh, it's going to be. Oh, it might not be next episode. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.